So I met with Mama this morning, a beautiful Mama this morning, and I was just giving her some items that she needed, and you could just tell, you know, the stress and the overwhelmed with life written all over her face. And I see this so much as I get to meet you and get to know you a little bit. And this is why I am doing this, guys. And I just want to share this with you today. I see you. I don't know why God gave me this, but I see you. And I left her this morning, and my heart was feeling the things that maybe she was feeling, or something like it, because my heart was heavy this whole morning for her. I just want to hug her and take her pain away and help her and do whatever it is that she needs to remind her that she's not alone. And no matter how broken and alone we think we are, the reason why I'm doing this is because I want all of you to know that we're in this together, that you're not alone, and that for some crazy reason God has chosen me to see you, to not just see the mom running around trying to discipline her child or trying to make ends meet, but I see your heart. I see the pain. I see the stress and the frustration. I see the fear that, is this ever going to change? I see the worry of, like, how am I ever going to get out of this? I see the inadequacy and the feelings of I'm not enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not together enough. I'm broken. I don't have the job. I can't take care of my kids. Why do I even have my kids? Because I can't seem to be the right mom for them. And I just want to remind you that I see you. I've been where you are, believe it or not. I still feel overwhelmed with life, and we have been on and off with food stamps and Medicaid. My family. You never know what somebody's been walking through. I've been in a place where I've been a single mom. I've been in a place where I'm struggling to make ends meet. I've been in a place where I'm struggling to find a job, where I'm struggling with my health, where I feel guilty every time I go to bed because I feel like a horrible mom, because I'm letting my stress and my worries take over, and I just snap and I lose my patience because I just don't know what else to do. And I want you to know that I see you. And so many of you that might say, gosh, well, why is she doing this? How do you know that people aren't taking advantage? And how do you know that people aren't lying to you? And you're so nice and you're so sweet and you have such a big heart. What if people are going to walk all over it and just, you know, take advantage of your kindness, of your niceness? And I want you to know two things. I'm Colombian and I love Jesus. What does that mean? It means that I have no problems calling people out and confronting people about something that they might be doing wrong, or something that they could be doing better, or maybe something that I'm catching them in, whether it's a lie or a mistake or something. I have no problems reaching out to people and confronting them face to face, voice to voice. But the difference is between me and everyone else that does not love Jesus is that I will never, ever come at you with condemnation. The moment that I see or hear of someone that is doing something to take advantage, that is my opportunity to love and to keep people accountable, to put things in the light that were in the darkness, and to take the opportunity to love on somebody. And some people might receive it and some people might not. But let me tell you, my job is not to judge people. My job is not to condemn people. My job is to love people. It is to keep each other accountable. It is to not be afraid to talk to people and call people out on things, but in a loving way. The word says that we can deliver truth in love. And when we have the right perspective, when we have the right heart posture, when we have the right intentions, not to make somebody feel bad, not to push somebody down or kick them when they're down, not to condemn somebody and make them feel worse, but to remind them that they don't have to take advantage, that they can be honest, that this is a safe place to be able to ask for help and to be broken and to just put all of your pieces on the table in hopes that your humility and your kindness and your authenticity will bring the help that you need, will fill those empty places, and will heal the broken pieces. So I just pray that all of you who are on this page, guys, we are at 1,500 people now. We are quickly going to grow into, who knows, 15,000 pretty soon. And at that number, there's no way that I can control who is good and who is bad and who is right and who is wrong, because at that level, we have to know how to love each other well and how to stay united. United with authenticity, united with being honest. The only thing that we can do is our part to be honest and truthful, our part to be authentic, and our part to love each other well, and to take that person, instead of calling them out publicly on social media. If you have an offense or a problem with somebody's attitude or somebody's response on our page, it is not going to be productive to respond to them and to harshly respond just because you need to defend yourself and call them out in public. I hope and I pray that you find it in your heart to learn to understand that other person and where they're coming from, to understand maybe their pain, their fears, their hesitation, their hurts, their traumas from their past, to be able to take a moment and to reach out to them privately and say, hey, I'm sorry if I offended you, or I'm sorry if I feel that you responded in that way because you felt something negative from me, and I don't want you to feel that. So please tell me, how can I understand what you said better? How can I communicate better with you? Because guess what? Peace and unity and love and restoration and everything that our world needs right now is not going to come from coming at that person and finding justice and telling them what they've did wrong and calling them out on something that they've said that was incorrect. That is never going to lead to unification of people in our communities. What is speaking the truth in love, is understanding before being understood yourself. Don't come at them and say, hey, this is what I meant. You come at them and you say, hey, I see that I've offended you. I'm so sorry. Tell me what you meant. Help me understand what the problem is, or what I can do to help communicate clearly or clearer to you. You take on the problem, no matter whose fault it is. You take on the problem and take on the responsibility of being the better person, and I don't want to say that, scratch that, of being the person that initiates the restoration of that communication and the correction of that relationship and that communication first. Take the first step to do the right thing, to say things the right way, because just that small change of learning how to understand somebody before trying to let them understand where we're coming from, that could change everything, guys. That is how we love well. We love well by sacrificing ourselves, by sacrificing our own judgments and expectations of other people in order to understand where they're coming from. Deliver the compassion and the care and the understanding that they need, because guess what? We are all carrying secrets and pains and traumas that nobody could know of. And you never know what somebody is getting triggered from. So just know that everyone that is angry or everyone that comes at you that is offended is coming from a place of hurt, not from a place of being a bad person. We are all hurting and stressed and walking through battles that we never thought we would walk through. So learn to love each other well, with compassion and with understanding. Learn how to take a breath, not get offended, and reach out to that person and say, hey, I want to understand where you're coming from. Help me understand. Let's figure this out privately, not publicly. That is how we're going to keep our page and our community growing and spreading the light so much and so wide and so deep from East Coast to West Coast, from north to south. It is going to be the only way that we can push out the darkness and bring the light. I hope you guys are inspired and encouraged by this. I see you. I love you guys, genuinely. I see your pain and I am here for you, okay? I know this is going to get crazy soon, but I will do my best to help you in any way and to encourage and inspire and motivate the community to come together to help one another, because you are not alone. We are in this together.